Stance cars are the black sheep of the automotive world. Anywhere you see one on the internet, there are sure to be 50 comments saying it looks bad and has been ruined.
But somebody has to like these things, right? People keep doing it. There must be some reason. And over the course of 6,000 miles, we're gonna find out why. Not gonna have any problems at all because, you know, just got a blowout.
Yeah, she's done.
It's a Honda.
These cars just suck, let's be real.
Well, as you can tell, this tire is definitely done for, so hopefully we can find a new tire, but our problems are worse than we think because the wheel is also cracked. Strikeout. Nothing. They don't have any 50114 wheels at all. Thankfully, the car community came through in a pinch to save my poor stance car. Another TSX owner in San Diego sold me his entire set of OEM wheels and tires. Spares, in case any of my other tires decide to blow out. It looks like we're leaving San Diego, going north to Las Vegas is the next stop. We're on the road with, honestly, some better wheels than the Whistlers. There's a little bit more sidewall, it's a little bit more plush. It is still at 9 degrees of camber, but it should be able to soak it up a little bit more, having more sidewall. I'm kind of tempted to change all four wheels with the stock TSX wheels, but we'll stay a little bit hot boy for as long as we can. Die hard. Normally on these road trips, we'll do an oil change, but with these cars, we really don't care.
The car did not have windshield wipers on it this whole trip because obviously it looks a little bit more sleek when it doesn't have windshield wipers on it. But since I am no longer most concerned about looks and stance and all that, we're gonna do the safe thing and I'm gonna install a windshield wiper on there. Just in case.
I can always use this. Whew, man.
Fun fact, first advance in California.
Heck yeah, man.
Literally the first one.
That explains why it's so fresh.
Yeah, they just opened. Wiper time. Wiper installed. Let's take it for a test drive. Whoa. Would you just look at it? It's like they engineered it that way.
Seems to have given new meaning to the term street sweeper. Very literal meaning.
Yeah, and this car is literally such a pile of crap that it attracts trash.
It's like a literal trash magnet, actually. This dumb steering wheel shines directly in my eyes. Great. This is much better than stock. For sure, a big upgrade. Yeah, I love California traffic.
This is a 1 hour delay in traffic. Just don't have to worry about like potholes at this speed. Ugh, my poor clutch though.
Ben, what are you doing with your clutch foot right now?
Resting it. Actually not using it at all. I'm just trying to creep.
Same, it's perfect. I'm not on the gas or the clutch. I'm literally just creeping. No hands, no feet. This is LA driving, baby.
Alright, we need to have like a creep battle speed and creep slower. Now, I could creep slower, but traffic's actually going a little bit too fast. Alright, I'm not on the gas.
Damn! You must have a much taller first gear than me. I am absolutely gaining on you.
Yeah, dude, you rolling. Oh.
I got distracted.
I just heard all of my fiberglass crunch.
Sorry about that.
Eventually, the traffic jam dissipated and we began making real progress east, out of California and into Nevada.
Started to chime at me, telling me to fasten my seatbelts. Good, good.
Ben, photo shoot right here, dude.
No more photo shoots, Ben.
It's so pretty, though.
The exhaust leak that we got fixed in Phoenix has just opened itself right back up because the exhaust is the lowest hanging point on the car. So I have an even bigger leak than I had before, which is why I have all of my windows open, with the exception of right now, otherwise you wouldn't hear me while I'm talking. But I'm gonna go back to fresh air now, so that I can live.
All right, Ben, now hear me out. We're in Vegas, so I figured, what the heck? Let's see if we can pawn our cars.
Pawn them.
Pawn. I think we can get a lot of money from this guy.
Okay, how much do you think you'll give us?
Or like $500, not a penny more. He might bring in an expert, though.
Let's hope not. $500 on the nose.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Good guess, though.
Eh.
I mean, at this point, that's a plane ticket home.
He said if I had 4 Whistlers, he'd offer me more.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas has a lot of bumps. That parking garage might have shattered a vertebrae.
Yeah, dude, I gotta tell you, honestly, the air suspension stuff, the car's crazy cambered, but like for the majority of this trip, it has kind of just been like driving a regular car. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff about the car that totally sucks, like anything with like an old crappy car, but like when I'm aired up, it's really not even, there's nothing to consider.
So you're saying your issue is more with the fact that you're driving a Mark IV Jetta and not that you're driving a stance car?
I think you nailed it perfectly.
Our destination for today was Colorado, but in order to get there, we'd be passing back through Arizona and into Utah.
Ben, I could be mistaken, but I think that is like tiny little hail or sleet or some kind of wintry mix. Something very cold.
Oh, buddy, I'm already freezing.
And we're only in Utah. We're not even in Colorado yet. Ben, this town we're in is genuinely, unironically named Beaver.
I don't see a problem with that. What's wrong with Beaver?
I love our road trip.
Yeah, just two guys that really love Beaver. Ben, are you still cold?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little
A bit better. We're not too far away now. Only like 4 more hours until we hit our stop for the night.
I know the over there.
Man, this scenery is so gorgeous in every direction. Absolutely incredible. Not even these crappy cars can ruin this.
I know, yeah. I always forget, like, this is really the best part of these road trips is seeing, like, these huge landscapes just right now covered in snow. It's so gorgeous.
It's always so unexpected, too.
You can't, like, plot this stuff out.
You know, now that we're like just trying to get home, just driving the cars, this thing's honestly like not really that bad. Like most of the time I don't even really notice that I'm driving a stance car. Just keep it aired up. There's like weird Volkswagen stuff, like my check engine light is on intermittently and my seatbelt sometimes says that it's not on. But other than that, I mean, you know, that's just like VW stuff, I think.
Yeah, my car sucks. We kind of flipped roles here on this trip for sure.
Yeah, it's funny because you usually have the comfortable cars with cruise control or whatever.
I mean, once you get into a rhythm, it kind of all drowns out, but like, it scrapes even on the highway. I guess it's just the side skirt. It's obviously very cold. It like tram lines a bunch. Like it doesn't want to drive straight. I just want to be home.
Yeah, I feel you. At least we haven't had any like real wintry weather yet. We haven't had any snow.
Why'd you have to say that?
These are like 4 or 5 inch deep potholes, and they will destroy your wheel if you hit it, especially at highway speed.
All the salt spraying up onto the windshield is causing a huge glare. This altitude is really wearing on me.
Crossing the top of one of these, I guess the Colorado Rockies, and I'm having difficulty breathing. Obviously, I don't have full lung capacity after I got sick, but 10,000 feet, 10,600 feet, that's not a lot of oxygen. tell that my car is down on power, so I can't make it up these hills. I got to downshift to be able to keep speed coming up these hills. It's 19 degrees, icy, potholey, and I can't breathe. Just another road trip. And if you can find a pull-off, I think that pothole just popped one of my tires.
Seriously?
It feels like it. I hope I'm wrong, but it feels like it.
There is a pull-off up ahead. I can't tell the distance. It doesn't look like more than a quarter mile.
It might actually be fine. It might just be that the road pavement changed to be filled with potholes. Yeah, I got pressure. That's good. Okay. This one's good. Let me check the other ones.
Four by 4 mode, baby. Tell me bags are just for groceries.
That was the situation.
Ah, it's fine, it's fine. I'm experienced.
But when we entered Denver, the Acura broke for real.
My exhaust is now broken in two, as you can tell. This car sucks.
Alright, well, it looks like we're staying in Denver tonight. Gotta have to find an exhaust shop. Why? As soon as you pull over, you'll know why.
What was that sound?
I hate this car. The exhaust split. I'm assuming it broke off at one of the welds. Or it's too low to even see under. Ah! Dude, I just want to be home. Could someone do that for me? Do it again. Maybe it blew out the gasket?
We recently took a road trip with 2 RX-7s. One of them had an engine swap, and the other one was rotary. And this car has broken more than both of those RX-7s combined.
Don't stance your cars. I think I'm just gonna drive it.
Okay. Go off, bro. That's fine. Can't get any more CO in there, I guess.
I just want to be home so bad. So long as it's not dragging on the ground, on the road.
Do you have ear protection?
Huh? I might be able to fix it myself if it's just the gasket.
We have a jack.
Well, I mean, I have to go buy the gasket somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's the flex pipe, because that's the lowest hanging part. And every time I've been like scraping on something, that's what's been scraping, so it's just battering away at that. Well, that and my side skirt and my frame rail. But the exhaust, the flex pipe can't take it.
So that's not really something we could fix in advance unless they want to loan us a welder, right?
No, yeah, we'll have to find a muffler shop again.
You want to jack it up and just double check and make sure?
Yeah, I'll ask them to make sure it's okay. Oh, yeah, okay. It's worse than either two options. The pipe did break. Pipe broke right at the flange. Needs a new pipe. Can't re-weld that.
Can it be driven on?
It's open header, essentially.
Well, I don't see, I don't see that being a quick fix. I would say we'd probably spend the tomorrow in Denver if you wanted to get it done.
Ultimately, I decided to just grit my teeth, plug my ears, and keep driving the crummy Acura.
tank keeps filling.
I texted a buddy of mine who actually helped me pick out this car, James. He knows a lot about air suspension, and he said I need to drain my water trap because in cold weather, water will freeze inside the water trap, and then that will keep the tank from filling properly, and it can damage the manifold. So there is literal danger to manifold. So this right here is my water trap, and I just need to press this button here, which I can't seem to press. All the water in the water trap just froze.
Water will get trapped intentionally in here in order to keep a bunch of condensation from occurring in the lines. But when it gets really cold, then it freezes in here and specifically in here.
So I guess I have to thaw the water trap.
All right, so to advance.
Thanks for the ride.
No problem.
So you just drive it like this all the time now, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of like a crackle tune.
Yeah.
Check this out here. It'll actually do it. If I'm in a higher gear, it like pops a little bit.
Oh, that was good.
That was frame rail. Those are the good ones. If it hits the frame rail, you know it didn't hit anything else.
Hey Ben, let's not do any more road trips after this.
I think I want to do a road trip with a good car next.
No, I'm just calling it. I think we're probably done. Man, this is literally the worst experience I've ever had in an automobile.
I feel like I'm just dragging this car with me.
One quick visit to Advance later.
My desire to get home is so much stronger than this car. Nothing can stop me from getting home.
Okay, hold the button.
Losing exhaust, losing a side skirt, losing power steering, losing, apparently my rear turn signal just fell off. But you know what? I'm gonna make it home.
Oh, that's very hot.
So I know that like driving with an exhaust leak is pretty dangerous, but I'm pretty sure this tops it.
And this kind of stance kid BS that I was really excited to get into on this trip.
You were excited to get into this. You could have been static.
No, I think you've definitely got the better setup. For
Yeah?
sure. Yeah, you make me really wish that I was static.
Well, I woke up this morning with no power steering, checked the level, and it does appear to be pretty dry. There's only a little bit of sludge on the bottom. So I'm just gonna top it off real quick here with this. Oh yeah, perfect.
Hey, there you go.
Whoa! These cars suck.
Hey, after I'm done with this, you can take this in your car and just like heat yourself. If you
That's
want.
true.
Or we can set your car on fire with it.
Either of those options I like.
The frozen compressor only delayed us for about a half hour, and then we were back on the road.
GPS is telling me that we are going to stay on I-70 East for 450 miles today.
At about 82 miles an hour, I figured out that I can actually roll up the front windows a good bit. Just a little crack at the top. Back windows obviously roll down. And my CO2 meter is a little 322 right now, but that's still in the safe range.
We are 22 hours exactly away from home. The Jetta's not half bad, to be honest. You know, I thought this car would be way, way worse. But man, I don't want to spend more time in it than I need to.
And I'm getting a lot more heat this way. People crack 22 still high.
So I was thinking, last thing that we haven't done, we've done it on every road trip so far. We haven't raced.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a given that you're gonna beat me, considering my car is 5,000 pounds of speakers, but yeah, let's do it.
Then I'm gonna deploy race mode.
Can we just get this over with?
Hang on, I'm finding race mode, Ben.
I feel like you don't even want to do this race.
I really don't. Which direction is home?
Home is that way, Ben. Volkswagen just absolutely trashed the TSX, and I feel nothing. What do you prove by beating that? Also, I don't care if this car is fast. Yeah, let's just go home.
Ben, I bestow upon you the greatest sticker for winning that race. You are, however, required to put this on your rear bumper.
Oh, bro, throw it on.
All right.
Number one, baby. So I can't believe it, but we are basically done with this trip. We've driven all the way from Virginia to San Diego, through Colorado of all places in January, and we're nearly home. I can't believe that these cars made it. Granted, Ben's car was literally trying to kill him the whole trip.
Basically, every issue that I had with this car was because it stanced. It being so low, it acted like a cheese grater the whole time. I mean, I lost my front lip, the exhaust cracked in two, I lost a side skirt, I cracked a wheel, all things related to stancing. I know that stance cars aren't really meant to do road trips. That's not what they're built for. They're built to hard park, but it's kind of beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I do not behold beauty in stance. That's a personal opinion. I don't think it looks good. So to me, it doesn't function well as a hard parked car or as a driving car, obviously.
I'm not gonna say that like these cars shouldn't be driven because they're unsafe or something like that. Like, you know, whatever. We're allowed to ride motorcycles. Those are at least as dangerous as stance cars. It's just, you know, it's just uncomfortable and inconvenient. So I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, I wouldn't want to be Ben in that car for anything.
People that stance their cars like when people look at them and think they look dumb. I don't know why, but it's something they get energy from. And it's bizarre. And after taking this trip, I really thought maybe I would understand why, but I still don't understand why. I mean, I look like an idiot. I'm not saying that Acura TSXs are bad cars. I'm saying what's been done to it is bad. I had to change out a bunch of bushings on this car before we even started this trip because it was so dangerous to drive. And that's how most of these stance cars are. I mean, we looked at a lot of stance cars before we bought these, and they're all just not mechanically well maintained.
When I bought this car, it would absolutely not have made it on a 1 hour road trip, let alone a 6,000 mile one. I had the car baselined by the humble mechanic who's a VW tech, and it has been really bulletproof. It's been great. Honestly, that's one of the best parts about this trip for me, I think, is just that I got to drive a totally different car. And it was fun. You know, I've gained a lot of respect for Volkswagen as a brand.
There's obviously a ton of comedy in taking a stance car on a road trip. That's why we did it. It's hilarious because it's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense from a financial aspect. I have spent a lot of money on fixing parts on this car, and I've Unfortunately, lost a lot of resale value in hitting things with this car, but most importantly, it's unsafe to drive.
What we're doing here is not really a meaningful test for anyone, because no one would try and do this. This is just for entertainment. It's just the whole reasoning behind the idea is that it was provocative, right? Who would do something like this? And that's kind of the whole idea behind stance itself, right? It's provocative, it's offensive, and it really makes you feel something.
This car sucks!
Whether you think that something looks good or whether you think this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, it makes you feel something. And those are also kind of the criteria for art. I'm not saying the stance cars are art. I think that they're usually kind of a waste of money and really stupid. But you could make the argument that people are stancing cars because they want to make other people feel something.
Don't stance your cars. That's the moral of the story.
Then I want you to drive the Volkswagen.
Does that mean you have to drive this car?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then you get me out of this car.
All right, so there's really not much to it.
Do I have to worry about the air system at all?
Nope, it'll just totally
drive?
fine. Don't need to touch anything.
Okay.
Heat works and everything. There's no exhaust leaks, so you should be fine to just drive it.
Do you not even have the heat on?
No, don't have the heat on. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the car is sealed, so I don't have wind whipping through my vehicle at 80 miles an hour.
All right.
It's just a car, actually. So.
Oh my gosh, it feels so much more powerful. Wow. It's so quiet. It's legitimately quieter than I was expecting. I mean, I was expecting it to be quiet. It's got the check engine light on. It's normal. I don't find myself avoiding potholes as much as I did in the TSX. Probably because I don't hear the car actively scraping every time I hit a little bump or go over a bridge. Yeah, see, it just hit a pothole and it didn't even faze me. Maybe bags was the way to go. Maybe I shouldn't have done static. Like, you can tell there's a good car underneath this. Just got a blowout. Wow, I didn't even do anything. Okay. Oh man, I didn't even hit a pothole or anything. Yeah, see, it just hit a pothole and it didn't even faze me. I'm sorry, Ben.
Hey, old buddy, old pal, you remember that VW that you have? Well, it only has 3 tires now. Yeah, it debeated. Oh, you were on cords, buddy. Oh, man. Both of your rear tires are on cords.
Looks like we're not getting home today.
You broke my car.
Ben, you didn't tell me your tires were corded.
You broke your car, and then you got in my car for 5 minutes, and you broke my car.
My wheel was cracked. You can't blame me for that. Now you've got corded tires.
Stop hitting potholes.
There's no pot. It's a straight road. I don't find myself avoiding potholes as much as I did in the TSX.
There's a pot. I know you hit those potholes back there. I know you hit those potholes. You cracked your wheel on potholes, and you cracked my wheel on
I don't think I cracked your wheel. I think it was
Man, what the hell?
You see the cords? That wasn't me.
Dude, we are 12 hours. The cords aren't the issue.
It is.
You debeated that tire. It wasn't the cords.
You're stretched.
Yes, it's a stance car, Ben. I've driven it 6,000 miles now. God. What are we gonna do? We are almost home. We're gonna be home today.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I was driving in a straight line.
I don't care. I don't want to hear your excuses. We were gonna be home today. What should we do now?
Well, you should probably get 2 new tires.
Oh my God. I'm gonna kill you, bro. Can you get the impact?
I mean, my wheel cracked
because
of the stiff suspension and the potholes. This, not as stiff. But your tire debeated because you're way too stretched. I'm not even that stretched. What are you running, 205s on a 9.5-inch wheel?
I've driven this 6,000 miles.
You broke it in.
You drove it 5 miles.
You broke it in.
Genuinely. Did you hit a pothole?
I did, but that wasn't what hit. That wasn't what debeated it.
That was 100 what debeated it.
No. I hit it before it debeated.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like a good 15 seconds after. It just out of the blue.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Ben.
No. Mine went as soon as I hit the pothole.
You cracked a wheel.
Well,
Genuinely, that was what did it.
yeah. Ben, do you see this? Do you see this? What a stance noob. What are you doing?
That is very low. That is worryingly low, yeah.
Also, look at that tire.
I maintain. This happened because I let you drive it. You did this.
Those tires could not last 6,000 miles, clearly.
They did, clearly.
They didn't.
Because
Look
I
where
let
we
you
are.
drive it. It wasn't the tire's fault, it was you.
No, you're running 15 PSI on a 205 with a 9.5-inch wheel.
Dude, I cannot believe you. Like, don't ever let this guy drive your car because you're not even taking the blame for something
Okay,
that you
Ben, I won't ever
clearly
drive
did.
your cars because I don't want to die.
Would you guys be able to sell me a tire and mount it for me?
Yeah.
No, there's not even any cord here. This is like,
Beyond cord?
you can like feel your finger pushing on the other side. It's so thin here. Yeah, this would have literally blown out. It still has the lines, Ben. Yeah, it's got the lines. This has never touched the ground. Where's Ben? He's not here to help. No. He just DBs my tires and then lets me fix it. Who do you think picked up the tab on that one?
Okay, so actually, forget everything I said before about maybe these cars are art. As a matter of fact, stance cars.
I hate myself. What? Turn it down.
Who do you think's gonna break down, and then who do you think's gonna actually end the trip because their car is like too broken?
I think they're both gonna break down. I think the Volkswagen's probably gonna break first.
I think that Ben in front of us here in the Jetta is going to break first, and I also think his car is going to be the first to break terminally.
Well, Ben, there it is, right over there.
Yep. The dragon. The dragon. The dragon. The dragon.
Okay, all right. Thanks for all your reads.
That's rad.
Oh, that sounds so
Same
good.
car, Ben.
Same.
That's you.
Lamborghini Aventador,
That's the same.
VW products, Volkswagen Jetta.
Both turbo?
VW product, not turbo.
not turbo?
Not turbo. Which means mine is better.
Oh, okay.
Single dropping soon. Follow me on the SoundCloud at Young Little Bands. Shout out. Oh yeah, start swinging.
Dustin was probably right. I mean,
I'm done. VSA, triangle, ABS, and brake light. We got them all, folks.
Just give me some normal rollers. That'd be the dumbest thing I've ever filmed in my entire life of filming.
is it Carolina squatting still?
It's not bad, but I mean, you can't drive like that.
Watch me. Watch me.
Ben, you hotboxing in there.
I think Dustin was probably right.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
We need to be talking dumb.
Yeah.
Saw, dude.
I know, it's so hard, bro.
Keep a straight face.
Has anyone
You're the
said
normal
"suh"
one.
in 5 years?
Yeah. I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, thanks for having us, dog.
Oh, that'd be so easy.
Ben, are you impressed?
No, Ben. No, I'm not impressed.
What about now?
I'm impressed that you seem to have managed the tension of everybody around us.
That's the goal, baby.
I really didn't think it would obliterate like that. I overshot. Yeah,
You have regrets?
I overshot a little bit. I wanted just a little bump, like just a little.
You overcommitted?
Yeah. I hope it was funny at least.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, I see spacers too. Well, you gotta have that offset for that fitment. You know, can't be having some inset. I mean, well, the camber's maxed out there. They,
You mind if I vape, bro?
sound difference is so funny.
I swallowed all of that. I can't believe it.
You think I don't want to be home?
I'm getting that impression.
You want to bring that beaver down a little bit?
I can't.
Oh, just pull it down. Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not doing that. I look like a
Yes, you were wearing a beanie that says "I heart beaver," Ben.
Ben, you forgot your tire.
Literally walk away.
Hey, what's the name of YouTube channel?
Yeah, you
got me curious.
yeah, no, dude, for sure. It's Gears and Gasoline.
Okay.